Welcome to the Rock series. So, as you can tell by now, each series within Wild Heart Waves will cover a different theme with regards to life in the human body. I am particularly excited for the Rock series as this series will include discussions that many people shy away from. The elephants in the room, the hard conversations, the things that we need to be real about, the things that we need to get clear on. And while Wild Heart Waves is rooted in shining a light of positive energy in the Black community, I am eager to hear the thoughts of any and everyone who has a voice or a listening ear. And in good fashion of Wild Heart Waves, definition is key. You see, in order to get clear about something, you must be willing to say it out loud and to define it exactly the way it is. No sugarcoating. And so I want to start this video off with defining bare minimum so we all can get clear on this and call it what it is. Remember, everyone is not ready. Just as I said in my preface video, the Rock series will surely ruffle some feathers. Bare minimum is defined as the smallest possible quantity or the least fulfilling, but still adequate condition that is required, acceptable, or suitable for some purpose. Bare minimum runs rampant throughout the Black community, and the bar has been low for quite some time. I'll say that again. Bare minimum runs rampant throughout the Black community, and the bar has been low for quite some time. So just where should the bar be for Black women who are dating or in committed relationships? Well, the answer to that lies within her own self-worth. I think the first stop in this discussion is analyzing the self-worth of the Black woman. That is just what it comes down to. Because high-value women do not settle for the bare minimum. They know they are worth much more. If I had $1 for every time I heard a Black woman brag about the basic and bare minimum accomplishments of a Black man, I would be sleeping at the bank. Black women, having a man with a job is nothing to brag about. Having a man that does not stay at home with his mother is nothing to brag about. Having a man that takes care of his kids is nothing to brag about. And whether you see this often or not on your side of the tracks, these are basic life responsibilities. We do not praise men for having or doing the bare minimum. And so naturally, if a woman does not consider herself high value, does not consider herself worth the best of the best, does not consider herself as the prize, she will only attract the type of men that have the bare minimum. She will only attract men that are content in their bare minimum. And she will brag about how her man, Tyrone, finally got him a car. Let's get real here. The role of a man is to be a provider. That is his nature. The basic life accomplishment of a man is to provide, to lead, to increase his resources. Men thrive off of their resources. And the only women that praise Black men for having just enough to get by in life are the women who are not aware of their own self-worth. It is either that or the scarcity mindset. And the scarcity mindset is still linked to self-worth. You see, one of the things that I've recognized with women, especially Black women, is that there is a scarcity mindset when it comes to Black men. And without going in too much detail in the statistics of how many Black men who are either dead or in jail or how Black men are dating women in other races, etc., Black women need to understand that there are plenty of Black men with more than the bare minimum to go around. And I'll just throw this out there in that I see many Black women sleep on the wrong men. But that's a story for another day. The simplest way that I can put this is that you are what you attract. I'm sure you've heard that before. Do not fall into the trap of thinking that leads you to believe that you have to hold on to Black men that really do not have anything outside of the bare minimum. High value attracts high value. Maximum attracts maximum. Bare minimum attracts bare minimum. And while you should be appreciative of all men that honor and respect you no matter what their resources look like, we do not give out oatmeal cookies to men for accomplishing their basic life responsibilities. There's a strong correlation between racial identity and self-worth, again, especially in the Black community. And I need women to understand that what you allow is what they will accept. If you accept the bare minimum, you will get the bare minimum. If you shoot for the stars, you might. And as my favorite inspirational speaker, Iyanla Vanzant, said, everything that happens to you is a reflection of what you believe about yourself. We cannot outperform our level of self-esteem. We cannot draw to ourselves more than we think we are worth. Until next time.